Okay, we're going to do a purity test on a set of cores that just come in to try to figure out what the failure was. So here we go. Mike's going to spin the tops off because he's an ape. You see how I can do that with one hand? If I did that, my fingers would be on the floor. Okay, let's see what comes out of this one. You see that dirt there really is not that big a deal. It's what comes out that matters.
There's nothing coming out of them.
Well, you got to take the top off.
The ball.
Is there anything in them?
No.
That would suck. Okay, well,
They're completely dry. There's no.
shit. Okay. Well, here's number 2. Here, I'll lift the coil.
Don't drop the ball.
I don't worry about the ball. I'll put another one in. Just go ahead. How does it look? I can't see.
Looks a little dirty.
Well, we'll see what it looks like when we get done.
Not terribly.
Well, it's hard to see in there. No, it ain't. Oh, that's not much fair. Oh, okay. So far, not so bad. There is some start to change colors. That's the number 4. Well, we didn't mark them, but it's the 4th one. Let's put it that way.
This one's empty.
Well, see, he must have taken them apart. That crud on there, that's normal. See, that's not going to hurt anything. The tarnish. We're looking for dirt. That's number 5, or the 5th one, I mean. Okay. Ooh, that looks clean from here. Go ahead. All right. So maybe this is finally a case that something just wore out. Well, actually, it was just one injector, so doesn't keep going. Number 6.
It looks dry too.
A little bit. That looks clean. Okay. So that was all of them, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's all of them, and I'm going to, that's a 0.4 micron filter in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to vacuum it out, use the vacuum pump to pull it through the media, I guess you call it. Anyway, we'll see how dirty it is, but this looks exceptionally clean for an older set, so I'm assuming maybe it just plain wore out, and I'll let you know as soon as I get done with it. All right, testing them. All right, bye. Okay, this one looks pretty clean. Looks like this guy took care of, he may not be, his failure may not be due to contamination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this together and put it right on the bench and see what it looks like. You waiting to build pressure? Stupid light in the way. Oh, there we go. Ha. This one is not going to build pressure. I guess the valve or the solenoids wore out. I'm going to hit it anyway and see if the returns are high. Okay, yeah, look at the returns. That's what happened to this one right here. Just wore out. That's cool. Alright, let me stop this. And now I have to check my, just like your truck, that's returns right there. And that was, I didn't let it run long enough when you build pressure. Okay, so anyway, I will tear this apart and try to see what happened to it, and then I'm going to do the next. So obviously this one just died of old age. Of course, I do have to make sure this is right, because just like your truck, if this isn't seated properly, your truck won't start and this won't build pressure. So one more time, I want to test this and go from there. Okay, I retightened the clamp. Let's see if we can build any pressure here. It's supposed to get up to 160. I'm trying to stop and pause this to keep wasting any time waiting for these things to come through. Let's build a little further. Let's see if we can make 160. Well, it's going to barely make it, if it does at all. There we go. Boom. Let's see what our returns look like now. Returns are outrunning the jet, so obviously we've got something worn out. Most likely a valve, or it could be a nozzle. Anyway, I'll just see what it looks like when she finishes it up to see how far off your VL is. This is a wide open throttle. It simulates wide open throttle running down the freeway. You see your returns right now, they're insanely high. That's crazy. I mean, you put two of these in a truck, it won't start. Okay, 60, that's just about right there. Wow. Well, that passed. The idle came in at 13.4, and, well, we don't have to look at that. We know that's bad. Keep my head in front of that light. There we go. Alright, this is your VE. This is just for checking opening pressure, or just make sure it's there at high pressure and low pulse. So anyway, it's gonna go off the scale here and fail, and I'm pretty sure this is the reason why his highs return. His returns are high because he's wiped out the valves. That's what happens. Your VE goes up when your gap increases between the seat and the ball. So now we're at light throttle. See, TL. That just represents basically that you're, like if you came up to an intersection and stopped and started cruising again, you would be in like city traffic at about 30 miles an hour. That's what this test is for. Okay, so basically this top test, the VL, wide open throttle, LL is idle, VE just has to be there, and TL is I call it throttle light, but actually it's, you know, just represents you driving around in city traffic. And you can see it's 15, it's 30, this is going to pass. Or wait a minute, 18, yeah, oh, yeah, it should. Oh yeah, this is going to pass. So everything is normal here, and I bet you it's just the valve seat itself is shot. And I'll know pretty soon, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to build this one right now for a customer waiting. So this is a core that I bought a set of cores, because sometimes people don't send my cores back. Boy, does that hurt. Okay, there you go. That's your returns. As you can see, there might be a problem with that. This here is your VL, which is telling me it's so high, I bet you anything, this is not a nozzle, it's going to be a valve failure itself, and just worn out. You know what I mean? It's not contaminated out. And these are normal for that. And of course the returns are due to the washed out seat. Alright? Okay, so here we go. Here's the test results. Right here. Oops, sorry. This right here is the VL, and it's passed. You can see it's well, actually it's at 70, but I don't want to get into that. Anyway, here's the returns. Absolutely blown out. Yeah, it's way too high. And here's your idle. It's perfect. See, it's 10 minus plus 5, so it can be, you know, like 15 or 6, you know, something like that. I didn't do math. And then down